As you went shopping, did you ever come across raisins or other dried fruits like dates, plums, figs or apricots? Such dried fruits are the most common, but other fruits such as mangoes, pineapples, bananas and apples may also be dried. Beyond its practicality, the dried fruit has a lot of benefits. In this clip, we'll be showing you how to prepare your own dried fruit at home, starting by choosing the fruit to dehydrate. Mango, apples and dragon fruit are chosen to make dried fruits. First, wash the fruits well to remove the dirt, stalks, or other inedible parts from the fruits. Then, dewax the apples by scraping the surface of the apples with a knife. The purpose of the wax on fruits is to prevent moisture loss and keep the freshness of the apples. Step 3. Remove the core of the apples by using the core remover and cut it into thin slices to increase the surface area. Immerse the apple slices in the salt water to prevent the enzymatic browning. Remove the skin of mango and cut down the flesh of mango from the seed. Next, cut the mango flesh into slices. Peel off the skin of the dragon fruit and also cut it into slices. Cut the fruit into small pieces so it will dry faster. However, do not cut the fruits too thin because it will be hard to remove from the tray. Place the fruits into the hot air drying machine slices by slices on the tray and avoid to put too close together. Turn on the machine at temperature 75 degrees Celsius and leave it for 9 hours. When the fruit is dry, remove it from the drying machine and allow it to cool before eating. Now, I will talk about the principle of hot air drying. Drying is one of the oldest methods of food preservation. It is still widely used to preserve foods for home consumption and for sale. Hot air drying is a conventional drying method that convection occurs when the heat is transferred from the hot air to the product and evaporated water is transported to the air. Drying removes the water from foods so that the growth of microorganisms is inhibited. In the optimization of the drying process, many parameters are considered, in order to reach the following objectives: an increase of foodstuff stability, a reduction of storage and transport costs, energy savings and, of course, a high-quality product. Now, what are the benefits of dried fruits? Studies have shown that drying of fruits increases the polyphenol activity, which enhances the antioxidant activity. Polyphenols are naturally occurring fruit components that are important due to their influence on blood pressure and blood glucose levels, and are also known to reduce the risk of developing cardiovascular disease and type 2 diabetes. Dried fruits also contain important bioactive compounds, such as vitamins including vitamin E, niacin and folic acid, minerals, and carotenoids. In addition, dried fruits contain high levels of sorbitol, which have laxative properties and are known to benefit gut health, lowers cholesterol level and improves digestion. Now let's talk about the advantages of hot air drying. This method has a faster drying rate and smaller capital cost as well as maintenance cost compared to others, and it is versatile in operation. Other than that, by using hot air drying, water activity can be reduced to a certain level which will inhibit the growth of microorganisms. Nevertheless, hot air drying still has its disadvantages where it has low energy efficiency and comparatively poor in quality control as food dries fast if close to the heat source. Besides, this method of drying will cause loss of quality, and it has long drying time during the falling rate stage. Hot air drying and freeze drying both have the same role in food drying, but there are differences between them. Hot air drying is to remove the majority of water normally present in food by evaporation, while freeze drying immobilizes the water, making it unusable by microorganisms. In terms of processing conditions, hot air drying is affected by its humidity, atmospheric pressure, temperature and air velocity, while freeze drying is affected by the rate of drying, as small ice crystals formed, and fast drying rate, and vice versa. In the aspect of food effect, hot air drying will cause shrunken and shriveled appearance, yet, Freeze drying will increase the volume because the volume of ice is 9% more than the pure water. As for product categories, hot air drying is widely used for granular products, meat, fruits and vegetables, whereas freeze drying is also the same except for granular products.